Hey everybody, how are you? This is just me, Wanda, coming to you here on Monday, January 26, 2026. And today is injection day, today is update day, today is weigh-in day. It's all those days. For those of you that have been following my channel and subscribing, my new subscribers, thank you. And anybody else that's following along, thank you so much. I appreciate every one of you. I really enjoy, getting any feedback on my videos and just I love watching other people's videos. And so if you are new here and you are on a GLP-1, you are thinking about getting on a GLP-1, and you would like and be interested in this content, please go ahead and subscribe to my channel and like my video and join along. Again, my name is Wanda. I am 59 years old. I live in California, and I began my GLP-1 weight loss journey on October the 6th, 2025. I went on actual Zepbound. I was on that for 8 weeks, and in those 8 weeks, I lost a total of 15.6 pounds. I did find out my insurance company was not going to be covering it, and I went ahead and started looking at a bunch of different compounding companies and telehealth companies, and I ended up going with Lavender Sky Health. I have bought from them twice now. I have both of those videos up online that are unboxing videos. And so far, what I have gotten from them has been really good. I hope that I can continue to buy from them. I don't know what else would change that right now, except I do know that California is a state that does not allow a lot of companies to sell here. It seems that there is an issue with that. So that would be the only thing. My actual primary doctor's office owns a med spa, but their med spa is really expensive for compounded tirzepatide. So at this point, I have opted not to go with them. That was an option for me, but I just decided that right now this works well within my budget, which is not big. So this works well. Let's go ahead and get into a little bit of an update here. So let's talk about some side effects. As you guys know, who follow my channel, and for those of you who don't, I had a time in the middle of December when I got off my Monday shot day. And it seemed like every week I was just trying to play catch up. I don't know. I didn't like having my weigh-in day, which remained consistently Monday, and my injection day be different days. So I was always trying to get back to my Monday. Just so we know, if I ever have to get off track again, I'm probably going to go backwards to get to Monday, not keep going forwards to try to get to Monday. But anyways, that's what I had did. And so by the time I hit the week of January 5th, I did my shot day on January 9th. So on that Friday, January 9th, and I had a 0.8 pound loss that week. I was at 157 pounds. And then I made the decision the next week on January the 12th that I was going to not do my dose that Friday, not try to get to Saturday. I was going to hold off until I got to January 19th, so the following Monday. So I had 10 days in between when I did my shots. And just to share about some of the side effects. Okay, for my side effects, sorry, there's kids had gotten home. So I had to pause for a minute. For my side effects, I could tell that I had not taken a shot in 10 days. So when I did the 4 milligrams, it hit a little harder than usual. I had a little more nausea, nothing crazy, but definitely more than usual. And I just kind of felt like it was more powerful. And I just kind of felt a little off. So I don't know how to say it. It wasn't anything crazy, but it was definitely noticeable. And by day 3 to 4, it was okay. I still managed to go to the gym. I did the gym 3 times last week. And then um, everything else was normal. I actually wasn't really hungry, but I did make myself eat more like normal just because I think you guys all know I kind of I like having hunger. Like if I go to the gym and I burn 600 calories, I'm going to be hungry when I get home. And I want to eat something because I don't think it's good for your body if you don't eat something. Um, so, with that being said, I did go to the gym. I'll probably post a couple pictures up there, maybe of like my machine, my high calorie burn, maybe me looking really tired. And then yesterday I went to the gym. So first day of this week, Sunday, went to the gym, and instead of doing my like the weights, the machines, the treadmill, the stair stepper, I went ahead and swam, and I hadn't swam in like a while since December. And so it's an Olympic sized pool at the gym, and I did 50 laps. So there I'm back being one lap. And I would alternate a lap swimming and a lap walking. And when I would walk, I would do like either the arm weights or, always moving my arms to try to get them exercised in there. And I really wanted to switch it back up and go back to the pool again. I just hadn't done it in a while. So that was fun. I did take a couple pictures and I was like, wow. That actually was one of my daughter's uh bathing suit tops because mine was just super baggy. So I put that on and I did feel pretty good that I was able to go down. That was actually a size large, which was crazy. Um, I did that though. And then when I came home, I made up some stir fry with shrimp, and I had vegetables. I had zucchini, bell pepper, jalapeno, radishes, onion, celery, and I had two pieces of chicken that had been left over from last week. So I also had chopped those up in there, did a little bit of teriyaki sauce in there, and I ate half of that and it was delicious. And then I drank extra water, like 32 ounces extra of water last night. I really wanted to flush out any sodium I'd had and just uh, make sure that my week, my weigh-in and everything was going to go good. And you guys, this morning when I got up and I got on the scale, this is what it said. I'm going to put it up there, but it said 152.6 pounds, which means I lost 3 pounds this last week. I'm just so excited about that. So, for the month, because I had had the creatine in there and I was really struggling to lose weight, I only lost 5.2 pounds this month. So that is the lowest month I've ever had. So praise God for this 3 pounds. But that did bring my total from October 6th until now. So that's basically like 1, 2, 3. Well, it's all of October, all of November, all of December, and all of January, although technically I won't hit my fourth month until February 6th. But to my total weight loss at this point is now 29.4 pounds. Yay! Woohoo! Super happy and excited about that. Um, it's just really good. And so I just want to say to anybody, if you think maybe um, that you're considering a GLP-1, as long as you're all cleared from your doctor. Again, I'm not giving you medical advice. I'm not a doctor. I'm not a nurse, and I can't give medical advice. I can only give my story and tell you what has worked for me. But I can tell you that I was really struggling to lose weight. I felt like I was going to have a heart attack or a stroke because not only do I have other serious health conditions, but then my heart had started having some problems, and I already had high cholesterol, and I already had high blood pressure. And then they did an angiogram, and luckily when they did the ultrasound of my heart, they had found out they were going to be able to just do a CT angiogram, not the more invasive angiogram. But that had showed a blockage in a slight, like 40%, a blockage in one of my arteries. And that was enough to really just terrify me. Both of my parents had heart disease and both passed from that. And I just felt like I was like a heart attack waiting to happen. And so anyways, suffice it to say, as I found out about Zepbound, and actually, I didn't even find out about Zepbound. I just found out about, I knew a couple other people that had lost weight on like Wegovy. And then I actually saw something on TV. It was like on YouTube, and it was a video about one of my health problems. And they were talking about how these GLP-1s were really good. And so I went to that doctor and talked to them. And that's how I ended up at my primary doctor's office, then talking to them about it. And that doctor was also on board. Eventually, I've talked to all of my doctors. Everybody's on board with it. And as of right now, my cholesterol's in the normal range. My blood pressure medicines have been completely in half now by actually by the doctor. So in the beginning of my Zepbound journey, I did have to start lowering my my blood pressure medicine. I was getting really lightheaded and a little bit dizzy, and I already knew what was going on. So I had reached out to them and lowered that. But then when I had my visit, it officially got lowered. All my blood work was good. So super excited. For me, I'm really seeing some really, really positive results, and I hope those continue on uh, with all of my other health problems also. So I do have to have multiple checks done on me. I just had 2 scans done. I'm going to wait and see the results of that. And hopefully everything is improving while I'm being on this, because weight loss for any of us is really good and really healthy. So again, if you are thinking about starting a GLP-1, please talk to your doctor, and just know though that if you are able to go on it, I hope and you should see very positive results. Not everybody does. Again, I'm not a doctor, I'm not a nurse. I can just tell you that for me, it's been very positive. I had a lot of menopause weight on me, all that. I'd like to make a video at some point about the nightmare that I called menopause and how long it lasted, and we'll see about that. But again, there's hope for the end of that tunnel too, as that's a dark tunnel. But guys, that's my update for this week. I'm going to get ready to go and go take my injection, and I'm going to actually go ahead and say goodnight. And I hope you're all having a blessed day, and I hope you have a blessed and amazing night, and I will see you next week. All right. Bye-bye.